Hey guys, happy 2019 and I hope you're all having a really good festive holiday. So this video is going to be a vlog talking about lots of bits and bobs, where we've been for the last couple of months, what our plans are for 2019, as well as some other changes in terms of like our studio and what projects we've got going on. So back in October, me and Annette finally got to go to Japan. We spent just over 2 weeks out there. And we had every intention of filming every single day. We had loads of vlogs planned, but once we got out there, we just got so carried away with actually experiencing Japan that we never got to put those videos together. Once we finally got back, it was in the ramp up to Christmas for retail work, so we just didn't have the opportunity to put any videos together. That's why it's been nearly 4 months since our last video, which I'll link in the description. It was the makeup video. So yeah, what are our plans for 2019? Be a bit more consistent with our video uploads. With that, the Otaku Weekly News, we're probably going to end up dropping that back down to 2 weeks, just so that we can keep the quality up, and so that we can actually keep up with the workflow. That doesn't mean that anything's going to be really bad with it, it just means that we're actually going to be focusing on the hard-hitting stories for that 2 week period, rather than maybe some really good stories and then a couple of lackluster stories to pad out the video. So if anything, it means that you're going to get a better quality of video put out every 2 weeks. Along with that, we're going to look at some other ways of actually telling the news, possibly with some animations, but that's all sort of up in the air at the moment. We're still working those out. And in terms of other content, we're going to be focusing a little bit more on things like cosplay, tokusatsu, and less on the mystery boxes. So the mystery box videos, they weren't that popular, it was getting quite expensive, and once we did 3 or 4, we were finding that we weren't actually enjoying really doing the videos or a lot of the products that were going in there. It was very samey every week or every month. So that's why we've kind of pushed those mystery boxes to one side. We might do the odd mystery box, especially if there's some weird and wonderful ones out there, but at the moment that's kind of one of the things we're going to be dropping in terms of content. And the other thing we're going to look to do in 2019 is go to a couple more conventions, maybe do some music videos and some interviews with people at the conventions there, and focus more on that side of things. So we should have a lot more content coming out this year. Certainly we're going to try and keep to at least 1 to 2 videos coming out every month. Now in terms of our studio, or our filming space, as you can tell, this desk is in a slightly different position. So as I mentioned, we moved the desks around, so we've now got my desk and Annette's desk. They're there so that we can actually work a little bit better together in terms of projects. Previously they were along this wall, so if I needed Annette to look at something, she'd have to move from over there to over there to actually see anything on my screens. Now we can just sort of turn around and look at each other and look at the screens. So in terms of work, it's going to be a lot better. This sofa used to be along there, if you remember the unboxing videos and the taste test videos. It's now going to be there, well, it is there, and we plan on getting some artwork and bits and bobs to stick along this wall to make it less plain. And we've now got the telly up on the wall as well. We're probably going to put a load of shelving up there with our figures and use this as kind of our casual filming space. So when we're not sort of doing hardcore reviews like close-up stuff, we'll probably sit on the sofa, have a nice chat, be really relaxed and do those kind of videos. So yeah, this is the studio. So not a lot's changed in terms of the last couple of months. We've still got the backdrop where we're going to be doing some of the close-up reviews. Certainly when the Rio Soldier stuff comes up, we're going to be filming reviews of those and doing the close-up reviews. In terms of the wall of Sentai, filled in a few gaps. We've now got all of the core Megazords and all of the core Morphers up until Goonja. We've also got most of Magi Ranger, which is just down there. Now in terms of this wall, we're going to put some of the items that are on top, like some of it we haven't even had a chance to open. We're going to put that in the shelving that we're going to fit downstairs. Plan on getting lighting for this, and we're going to get some more of these box stands. I'm also in chats with a printing company to try and get some square backdrops done for each of the boxes. So it's probably going to be something like the logo and the year it came out, just so that we can sort of break it up and make it a little bit more interesting. May change things around in the room a little bit, so we might put the review section just along this window so we can block out a little bit more light, or we might just get some blinds to kind of help with the light resource on there. So yeah, I know it's a bit of a short kind of mishmash video, but really we just wanted to let you know that we're still making content. We'll still be making content in 2019, and to wish you all a happy new year. So if you want to, click the like button. As always, if you haven't already, click subscribe and follow us on our social media, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!